You guys, okay, I never thought I'd ever do an episode where I was like cooking, but we're cooking today in the kitchen with Amada. Oh, so it's like fall. It's time to start getting those pumpkin pies out. And if you are in a situation like moi, where you have to basically be sugar-free and you can't really, like, you know, do stuff, just let me tell you something. Your pumpkin pie is your friend. Pumpkins are your friend. It has 50 calories in the can, or 3.5 containers. Anyway, it's like 50 calories per serving, 10 carbs minus the 3 for dietary fiber, 987, that's 7 carbs. So it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. So we're going to make a pumpkin pie today. Now, I have been given, I've been using the same recipe that I got from a friend, Cheri, who was part of the Dukin Diet group, where it's a crustless pumpkin pie. So it's sugar-free and fat-free. But I'm gonna like do a couple little things because, you know, I kind of miss the crust. So I'm gonna try to make a crust using pure protein bars. We bought these at Costco, and so pure protein bars, they're 21 grams per bar. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some of these bars. I opened 4 packages. Okay, using this from somebody else's thing I saw. It's 4 of these. I'm just gonna put it in the microwave to heat it up a little bit so that it can be more squishy. So let me do that for like, I don't know, 2.5 minutes. And then I need to make sure that my pan probably needs like a little bit of oil on it. So don't judge me, but I'm gonna get a piece of butter. So hold on a second. Sometimes when I cook, I do like to have a little flavor. This might add a little bit of fat on it because this is like the for real butter. It's not the fake butter. But all I'm gonna do is take my bowl and just grease the pan with my butter, just like this. Just because I don't want the stuff to actually stick. So I am just gonna give it a little bit of, and if you were gonna make the pumpkin pie without the crust, you don't need to do this at all because the pumpkin pie is actually really wet anyway. So, all right. So I know I said not that much, but I'm greasing it like this. Okay. So the next thing I'm gonna do is when my the bars actually, I've only put them in there for like a minute, but they actually look like they're pretty melted. So what I'm going to do is take a fork or a spoon, and I'm gonna like squish down the chocolate bars in so that, oh yeah, look at that. I only put it in there for like a minute and it's already like very, very squishy. So I'm gonna put this very, very squishy stuff into my plate here. So very, very squishy stuff into the actual pie plate. And it actually smells really good, like serious fudge. I'm not a fan of these pure protein bars, actually. I'm just not, because I like the Premier Protein bars, not pure protein, but Premier Protein bars. Oh, this might actually not be enough. Because if I show you guys what I'm doing here, you guys can see. Oops, move that out of the way. Even if I wanted to make this a thin layer, I might have to use my fingers, and I don't want to burn myself, but I might need like maybe 2 more bars. So give me a second. Let me just grab. See, I had them in a little package like this. So, all right, let me bring you back up here so you guys can see me. See it like this, like that. All right, I'm gonna heat up just a couple more of these bars so that I can have enough for my pumpkin pie with chocolate. 2 more pieces. I'm throwing them in the little thing. Heat it up. And while that's doing that, I will continue to mash down my what I had left so that I can build a crust. Okay, so this is when, like, you know, in an edited video they would like pause the video and move on to the next step. We're not gonna get that today. I don't really like editing anymore. I mean, I do, but only when it's like gonna be a little bit more creative than this. So, all right, I am now using a spoon to mash out the bottom of what I'm going to be using as my crust with a protein bar crust. And you guys will be able to see this in just a second. Let me just continue to squish it down. This is kind of cool. This is my first time ever doing this, so you know, I don't know. So here, I'll show you what I am. Show me what you're working with. I'm just, you know, I'm just squishing it down like that. So maybe I didn't need all of that, but whatevers. All right, here's the rest of this. Okay. So we are now, and I can smell the, you know, the protein bar mixture. I mean, it's definitely got the chocolate smell to it, but okay. All right, we're starting to see a little bit of a crust here. This is exciting. I'm so excited about this. You guys, I love pumpkin. I do. I am a fan of pumpkin. Pretty much anything pumpkin. Do not judge me. I like my pumpkin lattes from Starbucks, even though they're expensive and the coffee sucks. I just like the flavor of pumpkin spice. So sometimes, even if I've got coffee that's like a day or 2 old, I'll put in some fat-free whipped cream and a little bit of pumpkin spice, and boom, my stuff is great. Okay, cool. So what I'm actually going to do with this is, it was a little bit hot, so I'm going to stick it in the fridge while I'm preparing the rest of my pie. All right, so I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pure protein bars. And these are 21 grams of protein per bar. So this is pretty awesome. It's like, we're gonna get some good stuff here. Okay, now, next part of our, I have a big bowl that I am now going to open my can of pumpkin. You thought I was gonna say something else. All right, so you basically, 1 can of pumpkin puree. So here we go. I'm going to open this can of pumpkin puree, which is really great, by the way. I mean, if you're trying to lose weight and you want something sweet, the pumpkin pie is your friend. The crustless pumpkin pie is your friend. If you want some protein while you're trying to do that, go for it. All right. So I am putting this pumpkin into here. And there's my husband. Hello, Damon. You're live. He just went back from the library. We are doing a pumpkin pie recipe video. Sound exciting? Yeah. He's just like, oh, really? Jeez. Why do you do this to me? All right, so it was really easy to get out, kind of. All right, so now there's a whole can of pumpkin in here. The next thing is we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I got my little measurements here. half a teaspoon of salt. Let me find some salt. And then she actually put on the recipe that it's optional, but salt and sugar goes a long way, especially when it's done correctly. All right, next thing. 12-ounce can of fat-free evaporated milk. So here is my 12 ounces of fat-free milk. I'm just going to open this sucker up. And don't worry, I'll put the recipe down below so you guys can see it. Here we go. Boom, boom. Here we go. Boom. Uh-oh. I'm spilling it everywhere. All right, so I'm pouring the milk into the bowl. Just like so. Give it a little shake, 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 shake it up. And, all right. Sorry. I'm one of those people that's kind of like a clean as you go kind of person, but it doesn't quite work for the videos. All right, next recipe ingredient, 3 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. So you buy it straight up from the store, pumpkin pie spice, bam. I actually just bought this, so I have to open it. This is where the good stuff is. It said teaspoon, right? 1 teaspoon, TSP. We're gonna do 3 of these suckers. So, okay. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, so now we got that pumpkin pie spice. And if you're wondering what's in the pumpkin pie spice, it's cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice, and sulfiting agents. So you could make your own, you know, if you have those 3 ingredients. And it says 3/4 cup egg substitute. All right, so I'm not gonna use an egg substitute. I'm gonna use regular eggs. So 3/4 cup is probably what? I'm like super horrible at math. Let's see. 3/4 cups is almost a cup, so I'm gonna assume it's probably like 2 eggs, right? Let's find out. 1, 2, I just stuck it in my little thingy. No, I think it's gonna be 3 eggs. So 3 eggs. Yeah, it's 3 eggs. All right, so 3/4 cups is 3 eggs. Well, mine are like large white fresh eggs, so. All right, anyway. So we got 3 eggs, and now we need a teaspoon of vanilla. Where is my vanilla? I think it's back here. Vanilla extract. So I got me some vanilla, and I need 1 teaspoon. So that would be this one. A whole teaspoon. Boom. And that's like pretty much it. Oh, and then 2/3 cup Splenda. Duh, you need some sugar because the pumpkin doesn't have any sweetener to it. So 2/3 cups Splenda. I actually found out that Splenda has a brown sugar blend. So you can use regular Splenda, but I'm going for some brown sugar because, oh yeah, it's good stuff. So let me just open this up and get me some brown sugar. Okay. Uh-oh. All right, and how much did I say it was? 2/3 cups. So I had to clean out my little thingy. So 2/3 cups is probably on this one. All right, so it's almost a cup. It's just below the 3/4 mark, so. Okay, so probably where it says 150 on this. So I'm gonna pour in my Splenda. Okay. Can you take the pumpkin pie tray out of the fridge, please? Thank you. Wow, this is really sticky stuff. Just in case you guys are trying to use it. Nope, it still needs a little bit more. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, that's good enough for me. Like I said, I usually use like the regular Splenda, but I'm going with the brown sugar blend. And then you just throw that in there. And now we're going to mix it up. I'm going to use my fork. I'm going to use my fork. And, hey Damon, can you come hold the camera? I'll put these back first. So, I'm mixing up my eggs into my pumpkin pie. Okay, here, Damon's gonna hold the camera. You could probably just, I am mixing. Can you see the bowl? Because I actually don't know how to, oh wait, you can flip it here. There you go. Now you can turn it around and you can see. Okay, so I am just mixing every single ingredient up here using my fork in my bowl. It smells so good. I just want to make sure that everything is nice and mixed up. Wah, 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 wah. And then basically all you're going to do is after it's all mixed up, we're going to just put it right into our little pie thing here. And I just realized that I probably put too much here. Usually there's like always like leftover here, so don't feel like you have to use all of it. You know, you don't have to use all of it. We're just making the pie. Because sometimes the bowl needs to be like a little bit, I guess, bigger. Okay, so it's all mixed up. Here's the magic. We're doing the magic now. We're just gonna pour it right over my crust until we've got enough. See, just like that. And I still have leftover, so I could probably find another little, you know, thing and just put this in something and cook it, because that would be it. And then it needs to be on 400 degrees. And then take your pie very carefully. I like to put it somewhere in the middle. And then voila! We've made pumpkin pie with the chocolate protein bar crust. That's it. That's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll take a picture and add it to the thing afterwards and let you guys know how it went. Thanks for watching.